Thursday, August 17, 2023, and I've got 3 free best bets for you. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Noble Living back with UIF Bets, where we're dropping picks, plays every single day as we try to get to the bag together. Last night, we did have our first losing day in 5 days. We did cash in on the Astros money line, no sweat bet there. And then Arenado, he's officially banned on the hitter parlays because he cannot seem to cash in for us. When we take him, he just decides to go non-existent. Simeon even gets a hit there, and they were no hit through 8 innings. Like, come on now. So Arenado blows that parlay. Astros and Marlins, NRFI was blown to hell in the first out of the game. So it happens. 1-2 on the day. Year-to-date record still right here, over 500. Still crushing it this month of August. So we're looking to keep that momentum going today. And as always, if you're going to drop a big like on the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. And let's dive into our first best bet of the day. For our first best bet of the day, I'm going with a 3-leg player prop parlay, and I'm taking Brandon Nimmo to get a hit, Riley Green to get a hit, and Paul Goldschmidt to get a hit. You parlay all 3 of these guys together, you get plus 124 odds on FanDuel, and you can't beat that right there. These are all 3 guys who've been in excellent form of late. Brandon Nimmo, he's batting .423 over the last 7 games and .302 over the last 15 games. He's currently on an 8-game hit streak himself, so you love to see that, and he's been showing a lot of power of late. 2 home runs in the last 3 games, and he actually has a career home run off of Wainwright as well. Adam Wainwright, one of the league leaders in hits per game, and I think Brandon Nimmo should be able to get 1 single or 1 hit off of him today. So give me Nimmo the first leg of the parlay. Now the second leg of the parlay, Riley Green's another guy who cashed in the Telegram group for us yesterday. If you're not inside the Telegram group, click the link on the bio so this way you're joining that group. One of my boys, Doggo, he called it out. He was like, yo, take Riley Green on the parlay and parlay it with Jeff McNeil. I did it. We cashed in. No sweat bet there. So I'm running back with Riley Green today because he's been batting .423 over the last 7 days, .316 over the past month, and he's got at least 1 hit in 21 of the last 25 games. So you guys know I love to see that form. If you want to go for his total bases as well, I'm not opposed to it. He's had at least 2 or more hits in 4 of the last 6 games, and he's also batting .400 off of Curry in 5 plate appearances. So you love to see that. So Riley Green should be able to cash in for the Tigers today for the second leg of the parlay. And then our third and final leg of the play is a guy that has been on fire over the last week or so, and that's Paul Goldschmidt, absolutely crushing the ball. 2 or more hits in 3 of the last 4 games, batting .321 over the last 7 games, and then he's also hitting left-handed pitchers well this year. .326 batting average against lefties, and he's also had a ton of success against Quintana in the past. 19 plate appearances, crushed him for 3 home runs, also with a .647 overall batting average. You can't go wrong with that. So Paul Goldschmidt to get a hit, Riley Green to get a hit, Brandon Nimmo to get a hit. Parlay all 3 of those together, plus 125 odds. Can't beat that right there as our first best bet of the day. For our second best bet of the day, I'm staying with another hitter parlay. I know these haven't been doing too well for us on the channel over the past week, but I'm just not a big fan of these games today. And if you want to get some of the early games, then hit me up in the Telegram because I'm going to definitely drop a few of those. But a lot of these later game slates, I'm really just not feeling it. So I'm actually going to only give you 2 best bets today. I would lean towards the Dodgers on the money line, and I also do like the over in that game for some reason, but I do need to dive into the research a little bit more before I'm 100% confident about taking anything in the late night games. I just think it's a trap day. A lot of these games are pick'ems for a reason. Just move cautiously today, and if you make your money early, just move on. So that's really why I'm staying with the hitter parlays in this one. And for the second best bet, I'm going Mookie Betts to get 1 hit and Christian Walker to get 1 hit. Parlay those guys together, plus 102 on FanDuel. Now, Mookie Betts has been a DYF all-star for us, been absolutely killing it. He killed it for us last night in the Telegram group, and we took him and Freddie Freeman to get a hit, late night parlay there, and I expect him to get another hit again today. 1 hit in at least 22 of the last 25 games, 2 or more hits in 4 of the last 4 games, and he's had success against Corbin Burns as well in the past. 4 plate appearances, .333 batting averages, so I can't be too mad at that. And then on the other side, we've got Christian Walker, 6-game hit streak for him. He's been swinging the bat pretty well. 5 home runs in the last 5 days. Maybe you want to sprinkle a little bit on the dinger prop there, and 2 or more ribbies in 4 of the last 7 games. So that means that his HRR line is looking real favorable as well. And I just like the pitching matchup that he has going against Rich Hill. The guy gives up a ton of contact as well. Christian Walker's been doing well against lefties. So give me Christian Walker to get 1 hit, Mookie Betts to get 1 hit, plus 102 odds on FanDuel as our last and final best bet of the day. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. Like I mentioned, guys, I only have 2 bets, not 3. I'm sorry. If you do want another play, then I would take a look at maybe doing a 2-team steam of taking like the over 9 in the Mets game and parlaying that with like the Dodgers run line at plus 1.5. I did that earlier. That gets you about plus 115 odds there. I think the Mets game flies over Wainwright and Quintana, 2 guys who give up a ton of runs there. And I think the Dodgers do win this one. They've won like 10 games in a row and like 15 of their last 16. So they've been absolutely on fire. Corbin Burns has been in decent form, and Lance Lynn, even though he's pitched better over the last few starts for the Dodgers, he hasn't pitched the best all year. So I'm just a little nervous in that game right now. So like I said, let me dive into the numbers a little bit more. But I do think the Dodgers should win that game on the money line, and I do think that game should go over. The Mets game should go over as well. 10.5 is a little bit high of a total there as well. And then there's a few games in the Guardians that can be a pick 'em. And I think also when you look at the D-backs and Padres, I think that one could be a pick 'em as well. Even though the Padres really should win that game, but it's hard to fade Zach Gallen. So those are just a few of my insights on the late night games as to why I really don't have a side. So I'm going to dive in a little bit more, looking for maybe like a team total or maybe like a first 5 run line or maybe another 2-team steam that can get it done. So click the link in the bio so you can join the Telegram and you can be able to grab those plays. But I think these 2 hitter parlays, really good value at plus 100. You can't be mad at that both ways. So we can double our money on 2 picks today and continue to grow that bag and get after it. As always, let me know what plays you're taking, and I can't wait to see you make money, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Later, guys.